Hey baby girl. So, I just wanted to, this one is honestly just about motivation. Like you cannot forget why you're doing this. You cannot, like, I just feel like we've been so like just stagnant for like the past 2 years and not knowing what to do and not knowing how to feel and just going with emotions and just trying to, make money where we can and do all this other stuff. Like, you need to have a reason why you want what you want. You need to figure out what that is. You need to find some motivation to keep you going. Like, it's not an excuse anymore. Like, we done been through some shit. It is what it is. We have went through a lot, but that doesn't mean that you just get to stop. And it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate because it's a lot. It's a fucking lot, but I can't just let you give up on yourself. I can't just let you succumb to all the pain that you feel right now just because it's hard. Like, you have to keep fighting. You cannot give up. You can't. You really, really can't, because you can do so many great and amazing things, Asia. But if you feel like, woe is me, or like you're just tired, that's fine, but you cannot stop. Think about the house. Think about where you grew up. Think about Marshall. Think about the people that talked about you. Think about the people that talked about mom. Like, think about the people that didn't give a fuck about us. Think about dad. Think about how he turned his back on us. Think about everything that has kept you going so far. Like, this is your time to motivate yourself. And if you have to think or focus on those things for you to remember that this is why you have to keep going, well, then you need to do that. Like, living in that house, having to deal with no air, no electricity sometimes, having to deal with just not having enough, but making it work. This is the mindset that you have to have. You cannot give up on yourself. You can't. You can't. And it sucks. It so sucks, but you can't. You can't. You deserve to have the life that you've always wanted. You deserve to be enough for yourself, and you deserve to work your ass off to show you and prove to you that you can do what so many people thought that you couldn't, what you think that you can't. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to find the motivation to keep going. So think about where we started. Think about how dad treated mom. Think about how dad treated y'all. Like, I don't know what you have to do, but you need to pick this shit up. Like, you need to want more for yourself. You need to do more for yourself. And you can't keep letting one little moment or one little reminder of how this nigga did you dirty keep you from executing your dreams. We're not that woman. We will be and stand strong no matter what, whether a man is here or not. Whether you feel love from a man or not. I know that that's something that you've always wanted. I know that that's something that you always told yourself you would never have, that you would never be pretty enough to get. But you are. You are so pretty. You are so strong. You are so smart. You are so kind. You are so loving. And Asia, you are so strong. I know this is like the biggest funk you've ever been through, but we will get through this. But you cannot keep giving up. You cannot keep letting time go. You can't. Think about how many seconds are in a day, how many hours are in a day, how many minutes are in a day. You can do so much. You can still work out. You can still get your job done. You can still work on this business. You just have to want it bad enough. And right now you don't. And I can't sit up here and let you think that what you're doing is okay, because it's not. Like, if you don't want to be remembered as a girl who peaked in high school, remembered as a girl who was so nice and so sweet, but look at her now. Oh, how should we have pity on her? You're not that girl. You are not, but you have to choose every single day to not be her. There's a lot that we could disclose right now and put you in a position for people to feel bad about you, but is that really what you want? Do you really want people to look at you and be like, oh, I'm so sorry for her. She's so this, she's so that. She didn't deserve that. No, you didn't deserve it. But there are a bunch of people out here that don't deserve half the 3/4 of the shit that happens to them. But you can't let that stop you. You can't. You cannot, and I will not let you. I won't. You have to keep going, Asia. You have to. And even on those nights where you cry yourself to sleep, in the morning when you feel rejuvenated, act in that happiness, act in that joy, and continue to fight and push for what you deserve. It is not going to be easy, but you have to get the fuck out of here. You have to let go of that mindset, and you have to be enough for yourself. And even if we are alone for the rest of our lives, at least we have one another. I am so here for you. I believe in you. I know that you can do this. You are beautiful. You are being so strong. You are continuing to stay strong. You are doing the best that you can. And I am so proud of you. But you need to pick it up because you can do so much better. You need to go ahead, focus on yourself, and stop allowing other people to give their opinions. You don't need to ask questions that call for their responses, because you know what to do. You just have to believe it. You have to choose to believe it. You have to choose every single day to act in the decisions that you know you need to make. Nobody's gonna do it for you. You know this. Like, it's time out for that. You're gonna get the fuck up and be great. And I'm so serious. I'm so tired of us being in this funk. It doesn't make any sense. It's over. He fucked you over. It is what it is. It doesn't matter. Do you want him to come back and beg and be like, oh, you're this, that, and the third? Of course you do. But you deserve better than that. You don't need him. You do not need him to come back. You don't need any of that. You don't need shit from him. You shouldn't feel happiness because he's groveling at your knees. That's not what you need. Let it go and move the fuck on. Fuck him. He fucked up. It's his loss. Let it go. Stop thinking about him. Stop allowing certain things to manifest in your mind, because he doesn't deserve you. He doesn't deserve your body. He doesn't deserve to be in your presence. And it is what the fuck it is. I don't care. Let it go. Let him go. And we have shit to do. Forgive yourself. Forgive him. And let it go. But we're not going to stay here. We deserve everything that we want. We've worked hard our whole lives. We cannot give up now. You have to keep going. You are so close. You have to keep going. I love you so much, Asia. You are so beautiful. You are so talented. You are so strong. And you can do this. I love you, baby girl.